Now let's hurry up. I've got less than an hour before your demon spawn wakes up again. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to whatever this is. Today we're playing. Just leave it.
Yeah, it doesn't go bigger. Alright, we're playing Turok.
Turok
Turok
Seeds
2.
of Evil.
Seeds of Evil. Alright, sounds good. As a child, I have only ever played Turok 1. So this is a... Whoa. Yep. It's all lizard with guns. We only got dinosaurs.
And
The
false
first one.
teeth, apparently. Just leave it. Don't touch it.
Rough.
Right. Now the controls are. I think I've set them up properly. That's start. No, that's start.
Start.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll have to click start again to go single player.
Ooh.
New game.
New game.
Yep, we don't care.
Okay. Ooh.
Sexy blue lady.
Yeah. Blocky.
Shut
The
up.
way I like them. I like my women like I like my Lego.
Greetings, Turok. I am Adon. The elders of the Lost Land, known as the Lazarus Concordance.
Like, is that her hair, or is that kind of like a, you know, those chicks out of Star Wars sort of deal? Is that like a tentacle?
I'm calling hentai.
If he succeeds in destroying all 5 energy totems, he will be free, and the blast wave of temporal energy unleashed will destroy your universe.
Whoa, that's rough.
Stop the damage, Turok. Protect the energy totems at all costs.
So you're saying there's other universes?
You will be given additional mission objectives as you venture deeper into each of the worlds that you must explore.
I like that this dude's sort of just accepting it.
Yep. Okay, whatever. I know it's a step up from exploding arrows, but fine.
Because I played a small section of the first game, and the only bit that I played was basically just your average dude hunting dinosaurs. There wasn't all this space
Yeah, exactly.
stuff.
It was sort of like, well, yeah, I was gonna say if it was like male Tomb Raider, but
Yeah.
not even that. Like, oh yeah, you did get the occasional gun, didn't you? I think.
Oh, probably. I think I read somewhere that a lot of this sci-fi stuff comes into the end, but I didn't get that far. Because I started playing it and I was like, this isn't what I was doing. Oh, children. Just how I like them.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And defended at all costs.
What? Caged in crime?
Oh. Alright.
Okay, and all the controls are pretty straightforward. I think I've set them up right. A is jump. Right trigger is attack.
Oh yeah.
And
Jump. Yep.
these two can change your weapons. Now pass it here. Give it to me.
Alright, I'm handing it over.
Fill.
Here we go. My mad punch claws. The children are dying as we speak. Because Will is
Probably should have had this open before we started, but you know.
looking up something.
Shut up, I'm not looking up anything.
He's not looking up anything, he's just dredging it up from his cyborg-like memory. Oh yeah.
So, you know, how about that weather?
Yeah, that weather.
That
Turok's currently trying to control his
pain in the
Parkinson's
ass
by swaying
storm.
his head.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is what we like. Good old days where they just had a cheat menu. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, we feel that bass.
Be
Where?
Live. Shit.
Beware of
Live.
blue shit. Eon. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, shut up. Oblivion
Alright.
is
Oh, this is a long ass cheat.
at hand.
How many of you out there still remember all the cheats of your favourite games?
Where Oblivion is at hand. Yes.
Oh.
Big cheat activated.
Big cheat, not little cheat. Big cheat. Well, it took long enough to type, so that makes sense.
Alright, now you have everything.
Now I have nothing. No, I
What
still
is
got some
this?
punch claws. What's big cheat? Maybe you can still select it even though it's shadowed or something. I don't know. Big cheat.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
you
go.
have to
We have to
activate
then activate it.
it.
Okay.
Dang. Oh, big head mode. just like in GoldenEye. Yeah. Infinite lives and oh, this is my kind of gameplay.
There we go. Go nuts.
Yes, sir. Oh, baby. What are we gonna choose?
We'll just go straight ahead for now.
Oh,
We want to get to some enemies, but choose a gun, yeah.
I don't know what this is, but
Well, we'll test it.
ooh, what
Okay,
goes
that'll
that
do.
though? Oh, has it got like a delayed reaction here?
Possibly.
I'm not gonna worry about getting thingamajiggets. I'm already like amazing. Oh, power cell. Oh.
Alright, let's see if you
So
can
I
figure
need to
this
get
out.
the thingamajigget. Alright.
And I can tell you... No!
No, I can't figure it out.
No, you weren't supposed to get that.
Oh. No, still power cell required.
I have to admit that this sort of...
Ah, before the days of destructible objects.
Well, you think that. But I think you just have the wrong gun.
Oh, okay.
Switch to the bow. Switch to the bow. Oh yeah, no, that'll do. I think. Oh, whatever, that
what
too.
did I do that for?
Just anything. Just pick it. That'll do.
I'm getting used to the controls.
Oh,
that's
okay, the
that's
flamethrower
probably
will also work. There we go.
Huh. Ooh. Up.
Shameful amount of time it took me to figure that out when I started practicing playing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Head through the wall. I like it. Oh. Go. Up the ladder. And that's just to scare you when you're using your PC. You think it's the blue screen of death.
Oh, yes. Destruction. Carnage.
I think he's dead.
Burn them all.
Level 2.
And thankfully, after you've horribly charred their corpses, we can probably eat them.
Oh yeah, tasty.
I wonder what a dinosaur would have tasted like.
Well, probably like chicken, man. I reckon birds are still actually dinosaurs, so And he's got the same lungs and everything.
Really?
Yeah, that's why birds like can fly over the high mountains and stuff because they're way more efficient at breathing oxygen, and there was way less oxygen back. It's like
That would be
21%
tasted like a
oxygen.
like a
now.
crocodile,
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean,
or is all that water going to change the?
they weren't exactly reptiles. They were closer to birds.
Okay. No, I suppose that's true with all the new stuff they're bringing out with all these feathered dinosaurs.
Oh god, that's got stuck at a wall.
As opposed to the Jurassic Park dinosaurs that they have,
Didn't need that.
or originally.
Yeah, that's right. Heaps of those had, like Velociraptors had feathers and stuff.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate, because I like those movies and I like the series Walking with Dinosaurs.
And now you're like, wrong.
Yeah, it's
wrong.
just all wrong.
Not all of them are wrong. Heaps of them still had feathers. Like, only some of the Tyrannosaurs had, what was that?
Oh, there's a dude up above you.
Some of the Tyrannosaurs didn't have feathers.
Oh, dude.
Dude?
Just give me a second.
I need a big boom bang bang. Mage. Rocket launcher. It's hard to select them.
Yeah.
The rocket one at the bottom, that's the one. No.
That's not what we want, though.
Oh, okay. Just an orb of destruction.
There we go. I don't know how I picked it, but I picked it.
Alright.
Now aim at him and hold it in. This is the best thing I remember about this game. Oh, what have you done?
Shush. Oh, that's not it. Which one was it?
I don't know how I've selected it. I think it was that one.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, I don't need to move, do I? I don't need to care. I don't know.
Oh. Give me...
I don't care. He's dead. Boom, boom, bang. No, he's not dead.
Give me the controller.
Alright.
There.
Nice.
Now do not
I'm not
touch
gonna
these
touch anything.
two buttons.
Alright, forget modern gameplay. Oh. I think. Man, that's nasty.
That is the cerebral ball. The best thing about this game.
Okay. Alright. Did I miss something?
Not sure.
I undoubtedly did. Oh, look at that down there. Do round and up. Yes. I flipped the what's it?
Get him.
That is messed up. I feel sorry for them. That's just not fair. Why would you do that? See what you just made me do, Will. I think I feel sick.
That's beautiful.
Now, where's another one? It's cool. Everything just activates. You don't actually have to click things.
No, you just have to go near it and it activates, apparently.
That's sick. Oh. Okay.
Just settle, just calm down.
It's coming. Oh, I got a flashlight.
Space travel will do that to you. Make you
she's-
disorientated.
Oh, look at all that health I don't need.
Just humor it, man.
Is this the
I
same
think you've
switch?
just come back to the place you were.
I'm just going. That's the same thing, isn't it? Oh, I can hear a kitty. How do we get to the kitty? Let's go up. Let's keep going. So
pretty
this story is
dark.
always going.
I wonder if I might be
It is
able to-
dark as.
Might be able to lighten it in video software.
We'll
But
lighten it in post.
yeah.
Alright. Come on. Give us something to bore. Wah, wah. Come on, Turok. The kitties. What's up? How the- what
I
the-
think you got to follow the.
Oh.
Get him! Skid him! Skid him!
Come on.
Just fire, the ball will follow. Oh, okay. There we go. Go.
Yeah.
Hey, look at him run! Look at him run!
He's running, he's running, he's running, he's running. Oh, it's really. Oh. Is that a blood splatter on the wall?
Yeah, it certainly looks like it.
Maybe I only clipped him or
I
something.
think he got
he's
skittered.
Still, I think he's still running about. Where is he?
We'll worry about him later. Go back to we follow the sounds of the screaming children.
Yes, master. Okay.
Just settle.
Deep, breathe deep.
Just turn to your left, and just a little bit.
That's what I'm doing.
'Cause I think you.
That is turning left just a little bit. It's. Oh
Okay,
yeah, there we go. I'm out. Emulators have their flaws apparently,
No.
and everybody that
We
actually
didn't use-
remembers this.
We
game,
didn't use any emulators. We bought this properly.
Yeah, of course, because you can still do that.
I don't know. Shut up.
But if we were using an emulator, it might
Yeah,
be
they're pretty
horrible.
flawed.
So, I mean, you'd have to be prepared for
Terrible,
glitchy
terrible things.
gameplay. Alright. He's down there. He's still down there. Go. Where? Oh, there he is. Go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
While he's distracted. Might stop once you're out of eyesight. See if you can go through that door.
Down there.
No, not that.
Of
Of course you can go through that door. This is where you came from. I think.
It all blends into one. Did it get him?
No, I think it injured him. And again, get him again. Skid him. Skid him.
Oh, this dude's tough.
This guy must be a tough one. Ah, there we go.
Got him. Can I get him with another one?
No.
Nah, I can't double up.
No, because it explodes their brains when it finishes.
Alright. So now that I've run ourselves around in circles many times, let's get back up.
I think the original, like that game, like won an award or something for like the most gruesome death or something in a video game at the time. No, with modern graphics, that'd look horribly gruesome.
Alright. If you let me down, cerebral ball. There we go. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it's just like it makes them puke their brains out.
I think that's just the graphics. The idea is that it's supposed to like it's like a little drill and it bores into the head, and so all that stuff is like, you know.
I like to think he swallowed it so he gets to taste his own brains as he dies.
And it like, you know, just drills and all that matter is just coming out through
I
the drill
fired
hole.
2 of them that time.
Yeah, you can fire more than one, but the other one is going to another creature. And brrr.
That's just
Gorgeous.
brutal. No. I don't need to worry about pickups, do I? I
No.
already have everything. Alright, let's do it. Am I making our viewers motion sick yet?
Oh, probably.
Oh, no, I don't need to get that anymore. It's health. Who cares about health? Alright.
What is that? Oh, that's probably not the best weapon for that. Oh, you don't need to worry, you got infinite life, so I'd change weapons now. Just anything. Rapid fire, preferably. Or the flamethrower.
Oh. Nuke?
Yeah.
Oh, what's this thing do? Let's see.
Oh, fire it.
That was effective. But
See if you can
not
select
glamorous.
the nuke again.
The nuke. Nope, that's the cerebral ball. What's that one? Oh, that's interesting. Now I can't select anything but the cerebral ball.
There we go. Don't touch anything, just let go. Let go of everything. There we go.
Right. Alright.
Now this weapon has a bit of charge to it, so don't expect it to fire straight away. Give it a test. Just hold it in and fire. And let go.
Wow, that doesn't
Sweet
really
lordy.
seem fair.
Well, that's because this weapon is like the final weapon you get in the game, I think. Oh, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hide. Run from us.
Hey, buddy. Oh, he is. Oh, he got turned to charcoal. Oh, I wish you could shatter him.
Oh, wait,
Oh!
there we go.
Oh, God. Alright. That's beautiful. I love this thing. It even looks pretty. Well, sort of. In a kind of... I'm gonna destroy your universe way.
The line, "I'm not trapped in here with you, you're not trapped in here with me," comes to mind.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
That's
a
where I
child.
just came from.
I'm not sure.
Yep. Let's let her heard a squeal, as you say. Oh. Alright, what's Point Blank Range do for us?
Well, let's see. Considering we're invincible, this is probably just going to look amazing.
Oh.
Wait for
The
it.
fire of 1,000 suns. Boom. That was beautiful. I'm in love with this guy. Oh, there's a ladder there. I suppose I should go up it.
Hmm.
Was there something nipping at my heels? Alright. Oh, there's a... Oh, what's it?
I wonder if these things, like, activate a second time, or whether they only activate them once.
Could well be.
Oh, I don't think we've been here. Come to daddy.
I don't think it really matters if I hit them, does it?
No.
No, it really doesn't. I think I just pitched that off into the middle distance and he still got barbecued. Ooh, and look at the detail. Oh, I heard another pitiful squeak.
Oh, there he is. It almost makes you feel sorry.
Oh, I think that one was like right in the sternum. Beautiful. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, damn you.
Something sounds like a kitten.
I think it's supposed to be a seagull.
Oh. They are not kittens. They're vermin of the skies. Oh, where's my... Hey-ya! Yeah, look at that. See that? Some my awesome keen skills.
Oh, yeah.
To get health I don't need.
Your mad parkour abilities.
Oh, yeah. Hardcore parkour. Alright. Corner.
Oh, sweet.
Automatic
Okay, we haven't been
door.
here.
Ooh. I'm gonna start charging.
Probably a good idea. Oh,
Hey, buddy. Oh, even though he just got shot in the chest, he still keeps going.
yeah, well, it's not until the actual explosion that it sort of...
Ooh. Juicy.
The viewers wouldn't have seen that, but that was amazing.
Yeah.
Caleb like clicked as soon as that thing exploded. All in sync as well.
It was beautiful. If that doesn't blow up the barrel, I am going to be disappointed. I'm disappointed.
No, I'll switch weapons again. See, Firestorm's another one that's good.
Alright.
I think that's the bottom one.
I need to actually like...
Click down, because I think it's the controls are inverted.
Ah.
For this bit, anyway. And again.
No, I'm sort of working my way around in a circle. And it seems to...
I don't want you... No.
That's the bottom one.
Yeah, that should be the Firestorm.
Well, I can go to that one. It's another page.
Oh no, go to that other, go to that one there, the chain gun, that one.
Alright. Yeah, okay, so it's...
Some of these weapons get like alternate modes as well.
Yeah, it is inverted.
There we go.
Oh, baby. Ah, yeah. That's actually, but it still didn't blow anything up. Oh, okay.
believe
There
that.
was a thing inside it. Alright,
Yeah.
Alright, let's go pop some skulls.
Just the barrels are unblockable. I mean, unblow-upable.
Whoa.
Careful, don't ruin the game.
Don't break it. Oh, he's twitching. That was nice. I like that. That was a good touch. Yeah.
Just fill them with holes.
You need a little bit more lead in your diet, boy.
I can hear somebody.
Oh, there's water there. Might
You
need to go
don't
in.
say. Oh, blow that up.
Power cell.
It's going to come in useful at some point.
Oh, that door opened. So, oh, okay, should I check in the water?
If you want.
Alright, I'll do it.
Oh, well, this is a wasted effort. I don't know why you did it.
Oh, look, there was a thing I don't need. Sweet, we're back. Okay.
Oh, you also have, I can't remember, but you also have like an, I don't know if it's because of the emulator, but you do hold your breath. I mean, you legitimately purchased video game.
That were it to be on an emulator.
Yes, I think that your breathing should have something, but it doesn't. So you will, when I jumped in, nothing came up for breathing, and so I was like, oh, I have infinite breath.
And
At which point I choked to death under the water.
That's amusing. Alright. Into the mist.
He just sort of dropped dead. That was disappointing.
Where are you? What are you on?
Up there. Up.
Eat it. Twitching?
No, I think he was twitching as he was going down. Before he fell to his death.
So these massively advanced lizards are building wooden boats.
No, I think they're in a different period of time. As in, it's like a time travel sort of thing.
Time travel thing. Oh my god, hell. Time travel. Oh, that's not. I like. Time travel is good, and sometimes it's really confusing. But
Yeah,
I like
well.
in the new Terminator. Have you seen the new Terminator?
Yes, I have seen a new
Have you seen
Terminator.
it? Okay, no spoilers. I like how in the new Terminator they're just like, yep, we're done with that timeline. Let's make a new one.
Well, that's the benefit you have with timeline and time travel, is that you can just sort of reboot everything.
It seems to be a bit of a fad for going around and making video game stuff, video game movies and things, like some of it, like Ghost in the Shell, which is nice. I want to see that. That sounds like it's going to be good. But I reckon they should have a bit of fun making some of these old ones, because I would love to see Turok. They did do Doom. They did do Doom, and it was amazing when they did the first-person shooter sequence in Doom. It was beautiful. Have you seen Doom?
Yeah.
Good.
He keeps asking me these questions because I don't watch a lot of movies.
Oh, the Carnage. Oh, he was a tough one. Oh. A little bit of a moment there. Let's get a... No, it won't even let me pick it up. Alright, ooh. Bridge.
I tend to watch a movie once in a blue moon. I tend to play more video games. No, he's just an over-actor, that's all.
Oh, this is a pink onesie.
Oh, you've shot me. Oh, I'm dying now.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
Oh, okay.
What's this all about?
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's save. Save, game you.
Save. Oh yeah, I need to press don't I? Doop doop doop. Save, no. Save game. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh,
No, press. We go to press start again.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Was successful. Okay.
Excellent. Now you may assist me with this.
No. This game is well, yeah.
Yeah, just leave it. Ignore it. Oh man, I didn't get my ugly end
Ooh.
away. Okay.
Oh. Ah. They don't look happy.
Nah. They was massacred.
If I didn't know better, I'd say they ran into me, but is it just going to send us back through the stage again? It is, isn't it?
Alright, well while we're doing this video, fart ass around, let's talk about some...
What?
Since we're hanging around with dinosaurs, let's talk about some politics. Aha! Aha!
Oh, that was a nice segue.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
And maybe some sci-fi as well while we're doing it. Since, look at this.
sci-fi politics.
No.
Where do we think politics are going in the future?
Oh, just up the toilet.
I think it's going to be a whole one step forward, two steps back kind of thing for the rest of human existence.
Hmm. Well,
Which
first
at
of all,
least
I was browsing Facebook the other day, since I don't get my news off mainstream media, since, why would you? And there is
Ooh, that's a black ball. Yep.
China has invented, or created more to the point, a human-like robot.
It's not China, it's Korea. I know, because I read the actual article. Oh, that's China. What? No, Korea made the first one. Alright, go. Oh, human-like, right? Don't worry. It's a different article. Shut up. Ignore me.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you.
Turok. I killed. Yep.
It's going on about this realistic-looking robot that's, is a looker but not too bright, but, Gia, I think, Jiajaa, can hold simple conversations and believes the eerily lifelike robot heralds a future of cyborg labor in China.
Well, that was kind of inevitable.
Sounded like a proud father as ugh, Christ almighty.
Ooh, we'll see what this baby does.
Hold basic conversations and recognize the gender of her questioners.
Ooh.
You are a handsome man, she complimented one, but when asked later if she has a boyfriend, replied, I prefer to stay single. Oh man. By a robot.
Which means she's an escort, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming that that looks pretty realistic.
Yeah, that's pretty realistic. Oh, I don't...
I'm
one shot
pretty sure her creator has her programmed for other things.
Yeah.
But
Westworld.
does this sort of bring into the debate about a lot of the
Oh, that was a fail.
just jobs and stuff in general? Like, they're talking about manual labor, but each of these robots is going to take a job away from an actual person.
Oh, that was...
And cut its leg off.
That was kind of beautiful. Right. Let's go dismember something else. Is it going to take jobs away from other people?
Yeah, like we're seeing now with the self-service checkouts.
Yeah, well, to a degree, of course it will. But the other thing is what it does is these robots and other technologies can do jobs that humans can't. They can work in extreme conditions, like in foundries and cold conditions, etc., that humans can't. And so it allows humans to then put their time towards other avenues and new horizons.
Spoken by an idealist.
Yeah, well, ideally, that is
while
what would
not
happen,
wrong.
yes.
I can, like the self-service checkouts and whatnot, you would think that then they can use that for them to do other things, but instead they're just, not hiring as many people. They're not opening the other checkouts, and so people are just going through those, and you don't have to pay as many staff.
Yeah, that is what happens, and then you annoy all your other staff.
Yeah.
To the point where they quit, and then it's constantly understaffed, and their degree of customer service goes.
And we can just see that that's just what these guys are doing with all these robots. I know that that's probably the people who are creating these things are thinking like you were saying just then.
Well,
that
not for self-service checkouts.
They were thinking of more of what you were saying, not what I was saying. What you were saying of doing the harsh conditions. It's just all the corporations that buy this are then going, oh well, if we spend a bit of money now and buy those, we won't have to pay them a wage.
Yeah, and it's true. It's one of those things that the person that invented the self-service checkout might have originally been like, hey, if we do this, then they'll be able to repurpose their staff to keeping the store cleaner and doing face up all the time and making sure that all the shelves are stocked. But of course, the supermarkets just went, wait a minute, that means we can just get rid of these staff. Yeah.
Like, I enjoy using the self-checkouts when I've got one or two items because, I hate talking to people and I'm an antisocial loner. But when I've got a lot of stuff, I prefer to go to the person because it's easier to do. And sometimes I do tend to go to the checkout just because, of the...
I am just going back through the stage here.
Not the socialist of me, but,
Yeah.
wanting to keep people employed. And then it sort of brings on the questions of whether or not, if we are going to get a society where we rely on machines quite a bit, and a lot of those menial jobs.
If I'm supposed to be going back this way.
No.
Because I'm not killing anything now, and I was before.
I think this game might be a little too interesting for this conversation.
Shush.
For you.
Hey, whatever. No, I'm paying attention. Yeah, anyway.
Just wander around and we'll see how we go, okay?
I'm wandering. Continue.
Actually, give it here. I'll wander until we get something to kill and then I'll give it back to you.
You have little faith.
Now, a lot of our jobs being taken by robots now, will we begin to, I think it was Canada or Norway or somewhere.
Yep.
One of those more liberal countries.
Somewhere better, yeah.
Practicing with the concept of, how did you get in here?
Through a door. I don't know. Yeah, up top. But I think you have to go underwater through that underwater tunnel and back up. Okay. Anyway, practicing with the idea
of a what is it? A universal sort of welfare thing. It's not welfare though. A universal wage for everyone. They just get paid monthly, no matter what job you get.
Yeah. There's already a town
guaranteed income
in Holland. I think it is. Yeah, Holland. I can't remember the name of the town. Yeah, but that's
probably where I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and the statistics are showing that it doesn't. Even if you give people the certain wage, sure, there's people out there that are going to be like dole bludgers in this country and just abuse it and sit around and drink alcohol and watch TV all day, play Xbox. Anyway, but even the only the 10% that actually get off their butts and use that extra money to, buy themselves a house, which is injecting money back into the economy, and use it to start up a small startup business, etc., etc. That 10% completely outweighs any of the costs, which means that it's highly profitable for the country and the government to actually just basically fund that, because even just 10% of people on welfare that become that much more productive. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And it's just, and a lot of these countries aren't going to go into it, because I've spoken to other people about it, and they're like, "Oh, well, who's going to pay for all this?" And you're like, "Well,
the money's already there. You're just repurposing it." Oh, this looks.
But you didn't do this last time. You didn't save the child.
No, I just like listening to the screams.
Oh,
there's a dude there.
How do you know what my name is, child?
Probably wearing a name tag or something. Oh, cut him off at the ankles. There we go. Oh.
It's not doing it.
Oh.
I've had enough of your shit. Oh wait, no, you already cut his legs off.
Yeah, he says
I thought I was invincible, damn it.
Yeah. It's funny. Wow.
You mad martial arts. Oh, now where are we?
I don't know. Just kill it. Oh.
And yeah, so a lot of people, and it's it's already there and stuff. Like you were saying, it's not going to matter, especially if big corporations and politicians pay their tax. It'd be all right.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you started if you got your taxes in order and made sure the money was going to the right places instead of just giving politicians pay rises every year. Let's not go down that avenue too far.
We will later. Just you wait.
Yeah, that's right. And a lot of these places, like Sweden as well, they've got a lot higher taxes, but they put the funds into
where they're supposed to be.
Where they're supposed to be. They have they put a lot of it into research and development, and they have their entire education system is free. And they've got one of the healthiest economies in the world.
But no, let's keep following America.
Yeah, it's so bizarre that people seem to keep defaulting to the American way because they're more powerful.
The dinosaurs
because they've got more
of the
nukes,
world.
you have to follow them. I don't understand. Yeah.
Well, it's just easier to go with the thing you're always used to. Change scares people.
Yeah, and sort of the entrenchment of popular culture, you kind of go, oh, well, I've got cheeseburgers, I may as well make my education system the same as well. It's sort of the, commercialised.
Oh, what the...
Yeah. I thought I was doing bad, but you've died twice and you're invincible.
Oh, whatever, you shut up.
That's alright, I still don't know how you got there. So.
Yeah, well, I could show you, but oh, bullshit, I have infinite lives. Don't talk to me, woman. Keep talking about the thing.
Unless that's just a nice little glitch that, you can't be killed by them, but if you fall down in a bottomless pit,
then, we're just going to take you away and shoot you at the back of the shed.
It's the Darwin Award clause. He does not deserve to live.
And so, we're just going to have to look at the possibility and probability of getting a moneyless society. Oh, not a moneyless society. A society where we get the each person over the age of 18 or whatever, or whoever is an emancipated adult, gets a guaranteed minimum income.
Well, I know for a start that if I had a guaranteed minimum income, like, you know, with myself as well as my wife working, I'd be a whole lot more productive.
Yeah, well, then you got money to do stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't seem to realise how hard it is to be poor. People just go, "Oh, you're sitting around doing nothing." Well, to a degree, that's true sometimes. But you know, it costs money to buy suits and go out and, you know, look for jobs. It costs money to buy clothes. It costs money for transport and all the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you want to do...
No, we can just get a loan, remember?
Oh, piss off.
Who was that? It was Joe Hockey, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, Joe Hockey.
Poor people don't drive cars, hockey.
Yeah. Poor people actually end up spending most of their money on their cars to keep them on the road to get to their job.
Yeah, poor people are the ones the lower income people are the ones who are actually keeping the economy going. I can't remember who it was, but I was looking at a documentary the other day of this. Well, I'm going to go this way since I died the other way last time. I thought this way was, you know, more dark and be harder, but okay.
I think you might just have to jump that, bro.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
This documentary of this, the boss of a pillow manufacturing company or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he was talking about how I think he's in America and he pays because the minimum wage over there is terrible, he pays them a proper income.
Yeah.
Because the people who are buying his stuff are them, the lower income people and even the middle income people.
Yeah.
Because higher income people, they will buy a couple of pillows, yeah, and probably buy the really expensive ones. But they'll only buy one or two. And when there's only, you know, 2 or 3 of the really extreme rich people, but there's 20 poorer people, the poorer people are going to buy the cheaper pillows, but they're going to buy more of them, and they will change them regularly.
Yeah. And not only that, if you're actually paying the staff a decent wage, then that makes their overall lives less stressful, which means you can have a more productive workforce.
Yeah, and they will enjoy working. And people who are appreciated will put the extra effort in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a more loyal workforce. You know, if you say, look, we really need you to stay back this time, and you know,
they're getting paid
$10 an hour, then we're like, well, you know, yeah, sure, I might need the money, but I've actually already been working, you know, a straight week of overtime for you. No, I need to go and eat, you know.
Yeah.
But if you got somebody that's got a proper wage, then they might go, yeah, sure, I'll throw you this bone. That's cool. I can do that.
It's just so freaking stupid. And these people are the ones running our country, and they just don't think that.
Yeah.
They just don't go there. Like, how do these people get in charge?
Yeah.
All these lawyers and pricks.
I suppose it's just the money chain, really. I mean, most of the time, very rarely do you see someone in Parliament that hasn't, you know, got a whole bunch of money. It's not always the case. I mean, but
quite a few of them start from humble beginnings. Excellent.
Oh, look at that smile.
She's pretty old. No, she's fat. It was just a figment of my imagination this whole time.
That's the plot twist. You actually just
insane.
Got some magic mushrooms when you're in the jungle in the first game.
Oh, this is just a supermarket. I'm killing everyone.
Just clubbing people to death with a bottle of Tabasco sauce.
This is just a Nerf gun I found in the shop.
Oh God, my eye!
And so we just... yeah, it's just going to keep pissing me off.
Yeah.
You want to... this whole 1% thing. You want to make sure that those people are... you know, paying their fair tax is another one. A lot of these big companies just get away with paying no tax whatsoever.
Yeah.
And
right.
No one seems to give a shit. They just go, oh, these big corporations, they'll screw us over however they want.
Yeah,
and we'll rage about it, but do nothing about it.
Or the layman assumes that they are paying it. You know what I mean? Like a small business has to pay tax, so they assume that the big business does too.
Which they don't.
But they don't. It's geared completely differently. Not that I know the details.
Some do. Well, I have looked into some of the details. And like one of them is that one way of doing it is you take a loss of profits from a business outside from your business. If this is a company that's got its business in separate countries, if one country is doing less than the country you're in, then you take a loss from all of your countries rather than just the one in the country you're in.
Yeah, right.
And so you take the losses from the entire corporation rather than just the one in this country.
Yeah.
And because that makes it seem like you're making a big loss rather than when you've actually made a gain in each individual country, then you don't have to pay tax.
Yeah.
Because if you're not making a profit, you don't have to pay tax, which is retarded.
It's a bit like negative gearing, where you like spend all your money, so they assume you have no money, but but you spend it on an investment.
Yeah.
So that it ultimately comes back at you, but it looks like you have no money. Yeah. And that's legal.
Other things like that, and stupid, or hiding your money in offshore bank accounts.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Like, you know, if I started to get a bit of cash, I might consider doing a small amount of negative gearing to get my, you know, cash flow going. But it's one of those things that you gotta,
Well, it's the kind of thing you
take into the ethics,
the
of
bigger
the business.
picture. Think of you can think of people paying their tax into a big pot. You know, you got your housemates, and everyone in the house puts money into a big pot to pay the electricity bill.
Yeah.
That big pot pays for all of the utilities of the house.
Yeah.
But then you get one person out of the 4 or 5 who don't put any money in the pot and keep taking money out of the pot.
Yeah. They just keep, leave the plasma screen on 24/7.
And they just don't, they don't think about the other people.
Yeah, that's right.
I have no fucking idea where I am.
Yeah, they keep using the resource but not contributing to the...
Yes.
Yeah.
We're paying for them to be successful and get their corporation, and the ability for them to create this, stuff that we use, but we're ultimately paying them. And all of these people didn't even invent the stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the dangers of that too is that you end up with a few mega companies, and that's great until something it's not great, but until something goes wrong, and it's the whole thing that you get sustainability through diversity, and unless you've got lots of different businesses, then you can't guarantee sustainability. If you've got one singular,
at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. If you've got one singular business model and something in the market happens that makes that business model obsolete, then you're screwed. You lose all your major players, and your economy goes down the drain. Whereas if you've got thousands of individual companies that are differentiate marginally from each other and have got a more flexible, more organic ways to deal with the market fluctuation, then it doesn't matter if 10 of them fall. You've still got the rest of them to pick up the slack. And that's where sort of big parent companies and stuff are really dangerous, because they drag everyone down with them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the seagull squeaking again.
Yeah, it's just a seagull.
I like to think you're just treading on kittens.
That wasn't a seagull.
There's someone gnawing on you. Oh yeah. Your genetic abomination is supposed to have feathers. No.
Yeah, this game's wrong, damn it. Well, these are sci-fi dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's right. They're all genetically modified. Or maybe they're just wax. It's just vanity. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh, that was his arm. You took his arm. His child will avenge you. Well, you just took me back through.
Yeah, well,
that's right.
I think they're just respawning. So we just got to find where we were.
Alright, so I don't want to go back through that portal?
No. Or if we can try not to, yeah.
Alright, I can do that.
But then we've got with these people, or the politicians and whatnot, and then currently in Australia we have this thing where we've got Centrelink. If you want to know what that is, look it up. I might tell you later.
Stink. Yep.
Where basically you get money from the government, kind of like the guaranteed minimum income, but they make it horribly difficult for you.
Yeah, I think my mental health has improved.
Getting off it, yeah.
Getting off of it.
Most people think that.
I have less money, but... Well, actually I don't now because I just moved off my wife's wage, but that's besides the point.
But we just... With this current Liberal government at the moment, they seem to prefer... Like, I am quite happy to pay my taxes and pay for Centrelink, and, you know, if one or two people mooch off of it, I'm perfectly okay. Because I know tons of people who are on Centrelink trying to get a job and, you know, pave their way. Yeah. One of my friends recently who was on Centrelink for 2 years finally got a job. He wouldn't have gotten that job if he hadn't have been on Centrelink. And not everyone has rich parents that can pay for them.
Yeah.
Like the Liberal Party seem to think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. You know, my parents have given me a hand up multiple times, but they didn't have much either. They were spending their savings to give me a hand up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of people didn't even have that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, goodness knows. I think I actually got some. Yes, it's one of those things, you know. First world problems in some ways that you complain about the government giving you money, but it's always a slightly double-edged sword. And now our current government is doing this debt recovery thing, which is just dragging people over the coals.
Yeah.
The algorithm's not working properly.
Well, it's a broken system that they've put in place.
Yeah.
And
that goes up.
They've even had a letter. There was a leaked memo apparently sent out that was obtained by reporters, and apparently it was this letter telling everyone, you know, to if people had an issue with it, send them online, but never do anything about it.
Yeah, right.
Do not do anything about it. You know, essentially all they're doing is using this money, using this broken system to get money from people who can't pay it. Trying to repair the non-existent budget emergency.
Yeah, that's right.
That the Liberal Party created in their attack schemes under Abbott, and yet just keep going over it, or continuing on with it, even though they're making it worse.
Oh, yeah, and they keep going on about a national debt, but look, every country has a national debt, and Australia's is not.
Thanks to the Rudd government, for whatever you think of the Labor government at the Rudd-Gillard era, Rudd got us through that economic crisis pretty well using those checks that he would do.
Oh, yeah.
We benefited, we got through the economic crisis caused by the bankers and whatnot, giving people loans that they could never pay back.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty well. We were like, you know, our economy was one of, like, you know, the third best in the world or something, you know. Really high. We weren't the best, but we were one of the top. Our economy had nothing to worry about. You know, we had I was watching something I quite liked, The Roast on the ABC.
Cut him in half.
And our debt was, you know, I think something like, I can't remember the exact numbers, but let's say they were like 40%. Our debt was 40%. Compare that to, you know, you go Germany, which was something like 150% or 200%.
Yeah.
And no one was freaking out over there, as opposed to Greece, which is just down the toilet. Greece is actually fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And it seems to be the plight of any of the Labor governments, etc., that they end up coming in to clean up the mess of the Liberal government, which then puts them under fire for how much stuff is wrong under their current government, because they're still mopping it up. Barack Obama had the same thing. He had to deal with the complete shitstorm that he was left with, and he dragged the country through it and came out on top. Same with our government.
He could have done a lot better, but I think he's a Democrat. I think the Republicans had a bigger control of whatever the House is over there.
Yeah,
and so he couldn't get a lot of his laws through. Like Obamacare would have been a lot better if he'd been able to get it through, but Republicans are just, you know, Bond villain level evil. free healthcare for everyone? How dare they?
That won't work. No, I don't think I should take that Paul, because I think that Paul's taking us further back. So I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, that's right. Whereas, it's sort of been proven enough times that
in
free
enough
healthcare,
countries,
free education, you end up with an overall more productive society. It's a bit of a no-brainer. And that's really annoys me when
the
researchers out there, universities and...
Defrost beacon activated.
Oh, yeah.
Sick. We didn't do that last time.
Nope. We're slowly getting there.
Well, we might save America and Obama for another day.
Yeah. Let's not go down that toilet too far.
Yeah. Yet.
Yet. Yeah, but, I mean...
The
comparison applies, yeah.
I don't know if irony is the right word, but it is a bit much when the government is telling you, with Joe Hockey, the age of entitlement is over, and, telling everyone they have to tighten their belts, and, that there's this economic concern and worry.
Yeah, while he swans about with a cigar in his mouth.
Well, that, but more importantly, because he's out of it at the moment. That was the old government, but the new government is still sort of sending along the same message, because Malcolm Turnbull is just being kept on a very short leash by the faceless men of the Liberal Party, the people behind it, the very conservative right of the Liberal Party, who wanted Tony Abbott, but Tony Abbott wasn't popular with people, so they got rid of him.
Yeah.
Because he was an idiot. Whereas Turnbull probably would be a bit more liberal, proper liberal, not the bullshit we have here, the conservative Australian party that is known as the Liberal Party.
Yeah. so bizarre.
Would...
That looks the same. But
prefer to be... Yeah, don't go down, don't go... Oh, we've done it now. Would prefer to be, more liberal than he is, but is being held on a very short leash because he knows that if he goes too far, they'll just kick him out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which is the problem that we've got with these swapping leaders thing. Which is, good that Labour is kept with Bill Shorten if it wasn't the fact that Bill Shorten had a personality that of a wet fish. Oh, getting slapped in the face.
I honestly have not heard anything about the Labour Party since. Yeah.
That's because Bill Shorten is just... honest to God, he just seems like this guy... Like the whole party's been playing musical chairs. No, that's not right. It's better off to say, after they lost not the last election, the one before, everyone basically just left. No one wanted to be no one wanted to be the Labour leader.
Hey, I found that place.
Excellent.
Ah, crap.
And he just sort of, was the last man standing, and so sat down, which isn't true, because even Anthony Albanese were up for it, but the union power brokers of the Labour Party wanted Shorten, but the people wanted Anthony Albanese, and because the power brokers are in charge, we got Shorten.
Yeah.
And he's just weakest piece of shit.
Yeah.
Nice enough, seems to be nice enough anyway, but just... Yeah.
Well,
and he tends to speak in that sort of, that guy at the office that honestly believes all the PR bullshit that gets sent through.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, we can do this. And you're just like, piss off.
Yeah, Turnbull does come across as a more competent politician, and at least he's sort of a bit more pro-science and research and development.
If he does have his balls
that.
and advice.
Yeah, but he's still just,
he's
got
still
the wrong
a member,
party behind him. You can't get behind him because he's got, what do you reckon, Will? I just found this, but I don't know.
No, go into it. Right. Go. Fortune favours the bold.
Fortune favours the people. Hey, that looks new.
Yeah, see? Told you. But, there's all these different reports coming out now. And this is the party that's telling us we have to tighten our belts. What is it? Julie Bishop charged taxpayers, almost $3,000 to attend a polo match. Yeah. These are benefits and things that they can charge, you know, for your job.
Yeah. Yeah. Not going to a polo match. Like, that should be coming out of your own pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think someone bought a house recently, and if you want to buy a house on a government, a work-related business trip, you know, just while you're there, fair enough. But the way that the person said it was a spur-of-the-moment thing...
I'll just use the government credit card. Yeah, that's not cool.
She, you know, like that wasn't a spur-of-the-moment thing. And if it was a spur-of-the-moment thing, and you just bought an $80,000 or $1,000 apartment or whatever the hell it was, the fact that you have, if you're going to see that as that better, because this is the health minister, I think, you're not really speaking for the average person if you've got $80,000 that you can just spend on the fly.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah. And it's so frustrating that you've got these group of people that are supposed to be entrusted with making, you know, decisions on our behalf, and every single one of them are just lawyers, and you know, there's no like cross section of society. There's no scientists. There's no, you know, artists. There's you know, there's nothing. There's nobody that can make an informed decision about anything else.
There's no, you know, like that famous Neil deGrasse Tyson, that famous quote of his. Where are all the politicians? Where are all the, you know, scientists and builders and, you know, just the rest of life, that sort of thing.
That's right. Where's the rest of life? Yeah. Ooh.
Because, you know, like these people, you know, and it's not like it's a few people. You know, Tony Abbott's done it, Julie Bishop, Brandis, whatever the hell his first name was, that moron.
Yeah.
Peter Dutton, that turd of a human being. You know, all these people. They're doing it. They're all doing it. And we just sort of, you know, seem to go along with it.
Yeah, and lots of people don't find out about that stuff at all. I don't. I'm not following the news closely enough. Ah. Anyway.
Okay. Okay. Bit of a distraction, but, you know, we were basically lost.
Alright. I think we're good. If I can remember where I am. I activated the portal and then went off killing things.
Oh, is there a way we can save this?
Hey?
What?
What? I don't know.
No, I think you got to go to a save point.
Which is that glowy pink thing. I think the portal's back down here. I can take it if you like. Or I can go kill stuff.
No, we'll just leave it there. We lost our train of thought, and, you know, everyone gets the basic gist of what we were saying, and we were doing a bit of waffling, so we'll just leave it there. We're playing Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. We may visit this again at some later point, if we feel like it.
And we're not communists.
I
killed him.
Yeah, whatever.